Hi, Claudia here. Today is October 14 and we're gonna do the cover. Here is the schedule. And today Pino with Pino Handmade is gonna make her too. So these are the two kits. They are huge and beautiful. So let's start it. So today I decided I want to do something very different. So I start with a cardstock that is 11.5 by 8.25, and I folded on, let's see, 5.5 and 5.5. So I have a little spine that is like, oops, is a little bit over 1/2 inch. Okay, because like you know, I have two signatures. So what I like to do is I notice with my signatures that it was a little bit short, not too much, but you can see the pages out, and I want to fix that. What I did was I took another piece of cardboard or cardstock and I made some indent. So what I want to do is I wanted to add it here so I can fold it like this, and I can cover all my pages, so when the book is closed you don't see pages going over. And I think I'm gonna start by doing that, because after that I have to cut whatever size I want. So let's start by giving some shape to those marks that I made. And I think that maybe this will be enough. Because I want to like round. So let me show you what I mean by that. You see? So what I want to do is I want to add one piece here. So it's gonna cover the edge of the pages. And I want to I think I'm going to go all the way. So let me see here. How big is this? I don't want to measure. I mean, it's 5.5, but I'm gonna go a little bit shorter just to make sure. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna add all those extras in our cover. So how you doing? Have you watched the other videos? Aren't they amazing? Oh my goodness. So let's start by gluing this so we can work with the rest. Now I'm gonna put this one here. Let's make sure that we have extra here. Oops. Okay, so this is my idea for the cover. I'm going to put magnets, and I think I'm gonna put it one here and one here. But before I put any magnet, this is my cover. When you open it, you're gonna find envelopes. I want to put one here and one here, maybe more center. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, the way that I like to put them is I like to close the envelope, so that way you don't fight with the border or anything else. Actually, let me put some glue here. And for them, I'm going to make all the tags are gonna be vertical. So you put it out on the top. Before we do that, I'm gonna show you how I like to add my envelopes to because when you use the flap and you try to close the envelope, you lose the size. I don't like that. I like the full size. Actually, I think I can put some more here. So let's one, and two. It's just a piece of paper. It's nothing special, but it's gonna help you to add the envelope on your project and to keep the full size of the envelope. What I meant is, if you can do a tag that measure whatever the size of the envelope is, because if you do this, if you use the flap and you close here, you don't always get the full length of the envelope. So I like to close them. Maybe it's a crazy thing. Don't forget who's talking is Claudia, so maybe you will think like she's crazy, but that's okay. We all are a little bit crazy, and we have to enjoy that. So now I'm going to, oh wait, before I add anything, I want to take a little piece. I want to open my envelope, right? Because we need to use the envelope, so I have to open it. Okay, boom. Now I'm gonna add the glue. So how you doing? How's your week? I went to Idaho to visit my sister, and it was so good. It is so beautiful. Okay, and here, did I put it the right way? Yes, yes I did. And this one is the other one. And Claudia opened it the wrong way. That's okay. The only thing that I need to do now is to make sure that there is enough glue here. And fold this one here. Nothing bad. So when you open the book, you have the first one and the second one, and then I want to add 2 pockets, one here and one here. And okay, so let's decorate this because we're gonna cover, and let's see how tall it should be, because you don't want to waste a page when it really doesn't going to show very much. So let me see, because I think I put some pages on the side to use it for I have a mess here, and I thought I have it on the side. I'm using the background for this side of the book that is going to be covered, and for the one that you're gonna see it, I have different pages. So let's see, I think all of them are background. So I think I'm gonna start with this one. For the inside. So let's see, I can do this. Let's do our first one and the second one, because those are the 2 sides. And I want to cut a long one, because even though it's not gonna show, sorry, even though it's not gonna show, I want to cover this part, so I'm gonna do like this, because this is more than enough. Okay. Okay, and this one is it. Okay, let's cut the two. I'm gonna make a little bit shorter, because both sides have the fold, and I really don't want the paper on my fold. So and this is just to, you know, a little bit. I'm not going to go crazy with this, but just, I like to distress my stuff. And I was thinking I'm gonna have everything ready, but if I do have, in this case, everything ready, you will not see the process. So, and I should put this one under or over. I think under. And this one needs to be cut here. Let's start with this one. I hope I don't miss my, oops. My garbage is full, I have to throw it away. And why do I do it like this? Because if you put the glue all over, you cannot fold. And then when you fold, you see, now I can put the glue. I know where my fold is. You see? Okay. Now let's see if I put enough glue, because you don't want this to interfere with the tag when you put it in and out. Remember, these are gonna be pockets. Oh, look at that, how much glue did I put there? Now we're gonna do the same here. Hello, Claudia. Okay. 1 and 2. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are we having an earthquake here? 1 and 2. Okay. Now those 2 goes here. And I was thinking that I maybe can do the same that I did with the envelopes. So if we put this inside, we're gonna have the full size of the pocket. Let's see, do we need so much space? Okay, let's try only to see. We have to add. Okay, so I don't think I need a space. This one to be that thick, so this can go both sides. And I'm gonna cut the second one. Oops. Oh, what is my mark? Hello, Claudia. And then the bottom. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut. Let me take all the excess out of here so I don't get confused. I'm gonna cut those in half. Those are 1 inch, but obviously I don't need 1 inch. So no, those are 1.5. Sorry. I'm gonna cut it here. And that way I'm going to have for all of them. You see, I always measure something and it's always shorter or longer, but that's okay. Come on. Okay, now let's fold okay. One here. Let's do the other one. And after that, we're gonna cover. You know, we're gonna put the decorative paper. Because it's gonna be easier doing now than do it when the pocket is down. I went a little bit too up over here. And let's do this to make sure that it's not gonna show on the front of the page and that here is not gonna interfere with the folding. Just a little bit. Let's do it here too. Sorry if you see my hands shaking. I have no idea why, but they work and I'm not gonna complain. Okay, so now let's see. I think I'm gonna use this one. Yeah. Okay. So let's trace the top. And I could do this and maybe have both of them, but I have enough paper, so I'm gonna do it like this. Let me see if the other one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna cut it, whatever is extra. Okay, now to make sure that when we put the paper on you will not see the white stuff, what I like to do is, instead of simply distress, I do this. And when you put the paper, if it doesn't get all the way, you see, it gets covered. Do the same here. And this paper, I'm gonna use it. It's just, you are not gonna see the mess that I made there. Okay. Oh, no, I have to cut the. So now, to cut them the right way, I should do this. Yes. And because I'm lazy, I'm going to clip it from both sides to make sure that my paper doesn't move. Oh, come on, Claudia. And I can cut both at the same time. So if my hands don't shake too much, and remember, it doesn't need to be perfect. We're just having fun. We are distressing ourselves on the day they drive all of us crazy. So Don't worry too much. Life is just one. If we worry too much, it's not gonna be pleasant. We are not gonna enjoy it, and it's not good. Okay, so this going in, this one are going out, and let's get the book back here. Now, we're gonna fold this one and we're gonna put some glue. If it's coming out, don't go too heavy on the glue because you don't want the pocket to get shut, and then you cannot use it. Let's see if my test pass or not. So let's try it, and we're gonna test it in a bit. Because it is a little bit more work, but if we can have the whole space, it will be fantastic. Okay, so now I totally forgot that I have to cover those, and then now I have to go it's always a good idea that you cover at least one side of your envelope. Okay. let's do the borders of the envelope. For the same reason, if you cut the paper a little bit shorter, it's okay, the stress is gonna cover and you don't have to stress about it. I think I need a little bit more ink in this. I'm so lucky because we get so many propaganda at the office, and I'm using my envelopes for this. Almost all sizes. It's good. At least for me, it's good. Now it is falling apart. Well, that's okay. Okay. Let's glue this one. It's a little bit long, really. to use this one for the little envelope. And this time I'm gonna make sure I get the right size because it's no fun. Sorry, it's time to replace my little finger here. The other was falling apart and making a mess. Oops. Okay, so let's try with a piece of cardstock and see. You see? Can you see that it goes all the way and all the way? 1 and 2. Oh, I'm so happy. It works. So now I have the paper for this, but I need to find the paper for this and for the front. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to find the paper, cut the paper, and come back so we finish the cover together. Okay? Okay. I cut all my paper and we're gonna work from the inside out. Let's, oops. Put my magnets and let's put it down. And like always, I measure, and I need to take a little bit of paper out. It's not too much, but it's enough to bother me, so it has to go. Okay, that's it. Okay, now I get, this one is from here. Okay, so now I go is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes. Okay. And number 4 is here. Let me move it because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna see it. I try to stress all the parts so I don't have to do it on camera and drive you crazy. Oops, I think this one goes this way. Yes, it does. Okay. Now we finally gonna cover this. We're gonna work it a little bit more because it's blending too much. So now I'm gonna cover all the cover, okay, with the paper. But when we next week, when we complete the book, I'm going to decorate the front, okay? Okay, so this is the inside, this is the outside, and this is the spine. And I have to do it this way because all the pages that I select to be my cover they are short, so I use the background paper to cover the yellow side of my book, so that way we have 1, 2, 3. So that way, when is this one going this way or this way? I think this is the 1, 2. Just give me 1 second because I tried to do it. Yeah, 3 and 4. So this one is supposed to. Okay, so they are correct. They go up because this one goes here. Yeah, no. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And sorry. Okay, let's just glue it. Up, up. Happy, happy. Okay. I have the spine. Should this way? It's this way. This way. And now we have the inside here. we have the cover complete. We are ready for next week to complete the whole thing. So next week is binding and completing. So, and then I'm going to do something here because this is a little bit too plain for me. Okay, so this is for today. Have a great day. Don't forget to watch all the other videos. Don't forget to comment. You have to comment. If you comment on the videos, you will have an entry for the giveaway at the end of the series. Okay, so but you have to comment in all the videos. Okay, well, I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for being with me. If you haven't subscribed and you like what I do, just please subscribe. Help me a little bit to grow my channel. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.